Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny. Thanks for tuning in my channel. Today's video is gonna be real short and sweet. I just want to ask a question. Before I ask a question, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. Share the video if you can. Right. But my question is for Black America. Why? And this may sound weird hearing it, right? Why does everybody identify as a descendant of a slave? Just want to know that. Why do we all assume that we all came from people that were enslaved? I mean, we all know that slavery was in the South, not the North. Well, slavery ended in 1805 in the North. So whatever, real short. Um, we know that W.E.B. Du Bois was born a free man here in America, black man. We also know that he graduated from Harvard in 1895. We also know that he helped create the NAACP. We're not gonna worry about him being a communist. And him denouncing his citizenship. We're gonna just push that to the side. We're just gonna address the fact that he was born a free black man in America. Why doesn't anyone feel they're a descendant of W.E.B. Du Bois? I'm a big book reader, man. I love books, and I've read a few books. I've read all these books maybe 2 or 3 times over and over and over, just because I want to pick up on all of the information that I might be missing. And I figured I should make this video because I know most people like myself have never heard of these books. And once you read them, you're going to be floored on how much information is kept from us and how great we are. So the first book I would think that every black person should check out is this one. Black Slave Owners. Free Black Slave Masters in South Carolina. And I know you're saying, what? Yeah. Black people own slaves. And not all black people were slaves. See, now that our media is all controlled by one party, there used to be the North and the South, right? Different ideas, different opinions. Well, now Hollywood controls the mainstream narrative, so I'm going to make every black person think you're nothing but a slave. Always been a slave, never had knowledge, never had power, never could do anything on your own, never owned land, which we all know extremely false. We've always owned land as black individuals when you look through the history. So this book is a must read for everybody, man. It's going to really shock you. And if that book doesn't open your eyes, or if you read this and say, I don't know, but America this and America that, then I challenge you to read this book by Carter G. Woodson. Free Negro owners of slaves in the United States in 1830. This is 1830. So this is documented history by black people. And this is why I say you got to go to the source. These books were written by black individuals. Ain't no white man going to tell you this history. I want to keep you second class. You less than me. I've always owned you. I've always controlled you. No way you ever could do anything on your own. You needed us. Like I said, go look at Africa's net worth during the slave trade. Go look at how much infighting it was, and then go look at the infighting that we have going on now, and see the similarities that when we fight with each other, it allows other people to exploit us. Right now, there's a huge divide in our community. And whenever there's a divide, we all know how the saying goes, divide and conquer, right? And that's what's happening. And so your response may be, oh, okay. I've read both of those books, but it's not true. We're still slaves. Blah, blah, blah this, blah, blah, blah that. America has oppressed us. It always has, it always will. Then I'll say, immediately following the Emancipation Proclamation, right? So we were free. There were 4,047 millionaires in the United States. Did you know that 6 of them were African American? Did you? Probably didn't. Between 1830 and 1927, as the last generation of blacks born into slavery reached maturity, a small group of young men and women dared to break new ground and attain higher levels of financial success. Now, do you think anybody would ever told us that? Because when I read this book the first time, Black Fortunes, the story of the first 6 African Americans who escaped slavery and became millionaires, I was dumbfounded. Why nobody tell me slaves became millionaires? You mean to tell me we went from being controlled to balling? Imagine if every black kid in America heard this story. You went from your ancestors went from being slaves to having everything they wanted. Balling. Cars, clothes, jewelry, you name it. Nothing has ever been able to stop them. No matter what has been done to them, no matter how many slaveries, different plantations, they moved us, they broke our families up. They couldn't hold us down. That should be the story of Black America right now. We've been through hell and we still standing like, what's up, cuz? That should be the story of us. But we, for some reason, the story is that victimhood, I'm oppressed, I can't be anything. And I think that's the narrative because that's the narrative that white America wants us to have. They don't want us to push the narrative that we resilient, that we strong, that we can conquer anything, that you cannot stop us, that we cannot be stopped, that the only thing that can stop us is ourselves. See, self-confidence and self-esteem is something different. And there was a reason they didn't want us to read. Because if you read Ralph Waldo Emerson's Self-Reliance, you'll understand in the 1800s, we knew what the key was. If you read As a Man Thinketh by James Allen, we knew the mind was everything. There was a reason that they kept us from that. And there's a reason they push so much propaganda in front of our face. I guarantee you won't see any of these books talked about on TV. No critical race theory is going to mention anything that's inside of any of these books. And this will always be hidden knowledge to the masses. So I just want to do my part and spread knowledge to the masses because we all need to know that not all Black people are descendants of slaves. And let's say you are a part of the group you were just a descendant of a slave. Okay, that sucks. There was a lot of slavery in the world. It always has been. There's slavery going on right now. So this idea that they don't have slaves in China right now, or that in Libya and all these other places that it ain't still slavery going on, we got to open our mind and realize the world is what the world is. All we can do is do our part to make a better place. But if you were a part of that group, let's figure out whose ancestors became millionaires. What did they do? Let's follow their playbook. Because clearly it seems that these 6 people knew something that the masses didn't. So talk to me about them. Let me know about them. And if you've read The Miseducation of the Negro by Carter G. Woodson, he talks about the greatest lynching is to sit a Black kid in the classroom and tell them they can't be something because of their skin color. And now we're not doing it just in classrooms. We're doing it on social media, on TV, you name it. Everywhere you go, you cannot turn around that you can't be something because you're Black. When that is so far from the truth. So like I said, I'm gonna keep this video short and sweet, man. These are books that everyone needs to go read. Black Fortunes, Black Slave Owners, Free Negro Owners in States, 1830s. And I guarantee your perspective of life will change. I guarantee you'll have more drive, more motivation. You'll care about yourself more. You'll believe in yourself more. You won't look at other Black people as oppressed victims. You'll understand that the only thing is missing is our idea of how great we were and what we can accomplish and what we can do. That's it. We're not physically enslaved. Like back then, we were physically enslaved, but mentally our brains knew something wasn't right. Now we're physically free, but our brains are accepting the concept. I'm just oppressed, man. White people just better than me. They've beat us so much that we've accepted their message. I can't go with that. So check out these books, man. Great books for everybody to read. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, spread love, spread positive vibes. Be the change you wish to see in the world.